Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing really well. On today's video, I wanted to do another perfume haul, and I did get this package a little while ago, and I really want to open it with you guys, so let's do that together. And if you're new here, then welcome. My name is Anna, and I love fragrances, and I love sharing my journey with you guys. And this is our package for today. It is from my favorite place to buy fragrances, and that is FragranceBuy.ca. They always have great prices, great selection, and more times than not, I'm going to find what I'm looking for there. I love the way FragranceBuy.ca packages their fragrances. Everything is always safe and secure. I've never had a problem with the shipping. So let's open this one up. I'm just going to set it down and open it up on the ground. It's much easier that way. Okay, so here we go. We have our package open. They use such sturdy cardboard for these boxes. I kind of had a hard time getting in this one. You can see by the edges here, but everything is super secure. And as you can open your package here, lots of paper. So much paper in here. Everything is so secure. Lots of cardboard. I really like their boxes. It's just such a good design. Everything is always so secure. So let's dig in here and see what we have. Okay, we have gotten into our package, and there are two fragrances in there for today. Really happy about these. These are two Middle Eastern fragrances, and I've done lots of research, as I try to do before I make any purchases, and to kind of see to the best of my ability that I'm really going to like these fragrances. So this is the first one for today, and we have from Lattafa, this is Abiyedh Scarlet. And I don't have anything from the Abiyedh line. I know there's a few different ones, and there's a few that I've had my eye on, but this one just sounds so good. I've heard so many good reviews, so I'm very excited to open this one up. From the moment this fragrance came out, I've had my eye on it. It seemed like something I would really like. Vanilla, fruity, sweet. So I really want to open this one up, and let's check it out. Yeah, I've heard lots of good reviews about this one. I don't think I can go wrong at this point. It just seems like most people really like it. The only thing that's kind of that I've heard people don't like about it is that it can come off a bit, I think people said maybe mature. So I don't know if that would be a concern, because I like mature fragrances, or kind of fragrances with like a vintage flair or something, like a nod to classic fragrances. I like all that stuff, so I don't think that's going to be a problem for me. But let's see. Get rid of all this cellophane. Okay, here we go. All right, very pretty box. I really like the red and the gold accent. Looks really pretty. Okay, so let us open up this fragrance. I've had pretty good luck with Lattafa fragrances. I have so many now in my collection, and there's some loves, lots of likes. Just really great fragrances. The company is just doing an excellent job of their original fragrances and their dupes. The bottle looks really cool in there. I can already see how neat it looks. That is pretty. Look at that. That is such a nice bottle. And again, lots of attention to detail, even with the inside of the box. Little things like it's just nice colored cardboard in there. One of the more simpler boxes for sure for Lattafa, but this is still really nice packaging. So I'm really liking the bottle here. You do have the jewels in the cap that go all the way around. Just really nice. The Lattafa logo on top of the cap. This is very weighted too. It's a very heavy bottle. Lots of nice lettering on the side here, and the kind of gold embossing or kind of printing on the bottle. So really nice, really pretty. And this fragrance is supposed to be inspired by or a dupe of the very expensive Fetiche La Rose by Christian Louis Vuitton. So that is a very hyped fragrance. When that thing came out, that fragrance, oh my goodness, the internet just went crazy. Everybody was loving it. Lots of hype. So this is supposed to be inspired by that. So let us give this one a spray. And I'm going to spray it out first into the sink, just like 10 sprays or so, just to clean the nozzle. And then we're going to put it on a tester strip. Okay, we are ready to spray it out. I do have a tester strip here. Did spray it out in the sink. So here we go. And this one is supposed to be centered around rose and cherry, which are both notes that I'm really liking. Cherry has just become one of my favorite notes recently as well. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is beautiful. You do get the cherry and the rose right away. That seems very just deep and sensual. Oh, what a beautiful fragrance. There's something like deep and dark and mysterious about it. Very, very interesting. It's unlike anything I have. Definitely reminds me of fragrances like Tresor, like Lancome Tresor for sure. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Modest Dew from Afnan, which I do have, but that one's more bright and fruity. This one's more dark. Really nice. I have to look at the main accords and the notes. I feel like there's a note here that makes it very unique, and I have to figure out what that is. Okay, so let's look at the main accords. We have rose, sweet, vanilla, floral, cherry, soft spicy, patchouli, caramel, fresh spicy, and fresh. You definitely get the sweetness and the rose and the cherry in here. Very much at the forefront. Let us look at the notes. Okay, we are looking at the notes here. At the top, you're going to have black cherry and pink pepper. I don't know if that the pink pepper is really, really prominent. I feel like I get more spices than I do the pink pepper. I mean, it's definitely there, just not as strong to my nose. So in the mid, you're going to have white rose, peony, tonka bean, and nutmeg. And I think the nutmeg is really what's really prominent for me, what I'm picking up so much. And it's really an interesting mix with the florals and the nutmeg. That's what's making this fragrance so different to me. Unlike anything I have, it's just very interesting. I really like this, you guys. This is such a good buy. I feel like it's going to get even richer and deeper as it matures as well. This is just a first impression, and I did just open it. I feel like it needs a little bit of maturing time. And in the base, you're going to have sugar, vanilla, patchouli, and caramel. There's definitely sweetness to this fragrance, but I don't think it's too much. I don't feel like it's overpowering or it's as sweet as some of my other fragrances. I think it's just a nice balance, so I'm really happy with this one. I think I have to play around with it a little bit more, but so far, this is a win. The dry down here is really beautiful, and of course I have not smelled the original that this is compared to, but I can see if this is close to that fragrance, why it has gotten so much hype, because this is just a beautiful blend. If you like cherry fragrances and rose fragrances, either of those notes, I think you're really going to like this, and I think you should give it a try. It's drying down so nicely, like it's getting just very resinous, kind of, almost ambery, but there's no amber in here. But it's just like a deep, rich fragrance. Very elegant. This could be an elegant scent as well. As it's drying down, it's settling into something that's so beautiful. The nutmeg, the caramel, that sugar. The patchouli is there as well. Not too strong, but it's adding to that whole kind of earthiness, I guess you could say. A little bit of greenness there. What an interesting blend. I think I'm going to have so much fun playing around with this one. So far, a win. So I'm opening these fragrances in my walk-in closet where I have my perfume collection. So I'm kind of in an enclosed space. And this room is smelling so good right now. After spraying Abiyedh Scarlet, oh my goodness, it smells like delicious cherry and nutmeg and patchouli, caramel. The rose is so prominent. It just smells incredible in here. So I just wanted to mention that. Our next fragrance, and this is just a small haul. I only have the two. And the last fragrance in this haul for this time, we have Nafais Sharq from the house of Khadlaj. And Khadlaj does such amazing work. I have so many fragrances from them, and they are just beautiful. Packaging is beautiful. The scents are phenomenal. It is such a good Middle Eastern house. So you really can't go wrong with most of their fragrances. They're just really amazing. And this one I really wanted, was on my wish list for quite a while. It was out of stock for quite a bit. So when it came back into stock on FragranceBuy, that is why I actually made this order, because I just really wanted to make sure I have this fragrance in my collection. So let us open this one up. And this fragrance is another impression or dupe, and this time it's going to be Bakiami from Bulgari, a very popular fragrance, more on the pricey side from that brand. And this is supposed to be a dupe of that, and that one is super popular. And there's been a few dupes, I think, of Bakiami, and I heard that this one is the closest or the best. I was going to buy Garam from Lattafa at first, but then I heard that this one is actually more close to what they're trying to duplicate. So I thought, you know what, let's go with this one. Lots of good reviews. So I'm super thrilled about this fragrance. And this one is supposed to be more white floral centric, vanilla white florals. And I love white floral fragrances. They're some of my favorite. So I feel like I can't go wrong with this one. Okay, cellophane. I think we're going to get it off in one piece this time. Beautiful gold box as well. All right, get rid of that. Really, they have the sticker here from Khadlaj. Really pretty box. Let us open this one up. Very nice. You do have the black inside. And it does say Khadlaj right here. This bottle is supposed to be really cool as well from what I've seen. Ooh, and it is really cool. Look at that. Oh my goodness, it almost looks like stone. And this is heavy. Wow, very, very heavy bottle. Very nice. I love the way this looks. Oh my goodness, guys. They have gone all out for this packaging. Oh my gosh, I'm in love with this bottle. I think we need to take just another second here to appreciate this bottle. It looks so much better in person. I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it looks like a piece of art. Like, looks like a piece of stone. And your perfume is inside. Like, it is so beautiful. Like a piece of marble or something like that is. And then you have like the gold kind of flecks on there. Really pretty. Like, that is stunning. I love bottles like this. Even the small details of the cap and just the intricacy of the cap, just all the way around there. Really cool. Okay, enough about the bottle. Let us spray out the first 10 sprays in the sink, and then we're going to give this one a spray. Super excited about this fragrance. When I was watching a lot of people's top 10 lists of 2025, this one was always on there, at least most of the time, either at the top or near the top. So like, I feel like I can't go wrong with this one. And I love white florals, and sweet white florals, like that is right up my alley. All right, let us spray this one out. Okay. All right, there we go. Let's settle for a moment. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Oh my gosh, you guys. I cannot with this fragrance. It's so creamy. That's what I'm picking up right away. Like a creamy white floral. It's sweet. It's absolutely divine. On first spray, like, oh my gosh, I'm in love. This is phenomenal. Like, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about how phenomenal this is. Wow. If you love sweet white florals, you need to get your hands on this one. You will not be disappointed. And the vanilla in here, stunning. Absolutely stunning, you guys. I cannot. Oh my gosh, this is going to be like my go-to. I can already tell this is going to be like an easy reach for me. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let us look at the main accords. We need to see the notes. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so we are going to look at the main accords first. We have white floral at the top. Definitely white floral, fruity, powdery. A little bit of powderiness in this one, of course. I do pick that up. We do get also vanilla, sweet, floral, lactonic. I pick up that lactonic accord right away. Right when I first sprayed it, that is what I got the most, and I loved it. We also have amber, musky, and animalic as the rest of the main accords. Oh, it's just a creamy white floral. It's settling beautifully. I cannot with this fragrance. So beautiful. This fragrance is like a superb blend of florals. You can't even pick out what florals they are. They're just blended to perfection here. My goodness. Okay, let us look at the notes. At the top, you have gardenia, vanilla, and apricot. That apricot, I think, is giving a lot of the fruitiness and the sweetness here as well. And those florals are not overpowering. I know gardenia can be a bit heady or a bit too much for some people, but it is not here at all. It is just a beautiful blend. You also have pear, freesia, white wood. The white wood is really nice because it's not overly woody. I'm not picking up too much of a woodiness from this fragrance. That's probably why the white wood was chosen as one of the notes, because it's not overpowering everything. Vanilla, actually bourbon vanilla, amber, and musk. It is just so nice, you guys. Oh my gosh. Can we respray? Just to pick up those top notes again, I'm just going to respray this tester strip again. Oh, it's just beautiful. When you spray it at first, you do pick up more of that apricot and pear. The fruitiness at the top is more pronounced, and then it kind of settles into those beautiful florals and the sweetness. I wonder where the lactonic quality is coming from, because I don't see anything that would give that off. Maybe just the blend of everything gives those creamy kind of lactonic vibes, but it's so beautiful, you guys. If you love florals and nice, subtle, fruity sweetness, this is going to be an easy reach go-to. Very feminine, just an elegant, nice scent, any occasion. This is an all-year-rounder as well. I think it would work beautifully in the spring and summer. I am so impressed with this purchase, you guys. So impressed. I can definitely see what all the hype is about with this fragrance. It is stunning, so beautiful. Definitely going to be at the top of my list of new finds for this year, for sure. I cannot believe how good this one is. Khadlaj, you have done it again. So nice. I wish I could smell the original Bakiyami. I'm kind of intrigued now to compare the two. People say they're very similar, and like 90% with this one. So I'm intrigued to kind of smell the original. I would like to one day. Maybe I can. But so far, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so impressed with this fragrance. What an incredible haul. Could not be happier. These two are very welcome new additions to my collection. I think they're both very different, but they both have their unique qualities. And Abiyedh Scarlet is fruity, has that beautiful vanilla, that rose, which is very dominant in here, and the creamy white florals of Nafais Sharq. Just such stunning fragrances. I am so happy with my purchases, and I'm glad that you guys could join me for this unboxing. And thank you so much for joining me today, guys, for this small haul. Only 2 fragrances, but they are superb. So glad to have them in my collection. For blind buys, I feel like Nafais Sharq would be a safer bet if you like sweet, creamy white florals. And Abiyedh Scarlet is a little bit more, I think, out there, maybe more for an acquired taste, not as blind buy safe. First impressions are amazing, so I'm so happy to have them. And if you did enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.